Hi everybody, it's Petra. Welcome back to Petra's Happy Place. Good to see you. Boy, my voice sounds a little bit low today. You know what? I'm going to take my glasses off. I can't see, but that's okay. I don't need to see right now. If I do need to see, I'll put my glasses back on. So anyway, I've got lots to show you. It's been a long time since I've done one of these podcasts, and I do have a lot to share. So let's start by me showing you some of the things that I have gotten in the last couple days. Now, I will say that some of these are Christmas gifts, and I have been holding on to them because I just wanted, well, to tell you the truth, I just haven't had a chance to sit in front of the camera and record everything. So let's do that now, shall we? First thing, my boss got me something. Let me show you what he got. I don't have the actual item, but I do have the box. Hold one. Look at that. It's a mug warmer. Guys, I have been wanting one of these for years, and I'm not exaggerating. My boss knows that I will go back and put coffee on, and I've got a Keurig. I've got a Keurig at work. I'll go back, make myself a cup of coffee, and forget that it's there. Yes, I forget. Because I don't forget. I just get so busy, and then I forget. So he got me a mug warmer so that I can take my mug and sit it on my mug warmer right after the coffee's done. And my little hot plate will keep it nice and warm. I used it yesterday for the first time. Oh my goodness, it was amazing. Can you imagine having a cup of coffee and every sip, even after an hour, is still warm? Who'd have thunk it? Mr. Coffee thunk it. Mr. Coffee thunk it. So, yeah, it's an amazing gift. Thank you, boss. So, I also got something else. Wait. Okay. Let's see, who is it from? Okay. You all know her as Mimi Cat Do, and it's my sweet friend Kathy. And she sent me a Christmas card. Isn't that pretty? I love this kind of angel that's blowing the trumpet. It says, "Joy to the world." See, I can read that without my glasses if I go like that. And it just says, "Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing." I love that. And she got me a little bag of tea, which is apple and cranberry. Oh, I'm going to have to take that to work with me. Set that right there. Thank you, Kathy. I really appreciate that. I am starting to love tea more. Actually, I should say this. I'm starting to appreciate tea more. Yeah, I'll have like a cup of tea instead of coffee in the afternoon, and it is just perfect. Just perfect. All right, so Cynthia from Cynthia's Joyful Creations picked me as was it a subscriber of the week or something to that effect? Oh, I'm still getting the sleepies out of my eyes, guys. Sorry. Sorry about that. And she picked me, and she sent a Christmas card. Oopsies. Okay. She sent a Christmas card. It says, "Christmas greetings." And inside, it has her card, and attached to it is a stitch marker. And I love butterflies, guys. You see that? Look at the butterfly and a candy cane stitch marker. Isn't that cute? Thank you so much. That is really thoughtful. I'm going to leave that one out. Put this one with my cards. And she sent me a couple other things. Oh, and I'm so excited. Let me see here. This one, excuse me, is a cross with a heart in the middle. It says love. Oh, no, it says joy. Excuse me, joy. I like that. And you just kind of hang it. Now, I don't know. I'm not going to hang it on my tree, but I think I might hang it. I'm going to find some place to hang it at work because I need that reminder that I need to seek joy in my life. So I'm going to take that to work with me today and find a nail, and I'm going to put it up next to my desk. And she sent me this lovely travel mug. It says, God is in her. She will not fall. And it's a to-go cup, and it's ceramic, guys, and it is heavy. It's beautiful. It's got beautiful, looks like peonies all over, and peonies is one of my favorite flowers. I love it. And it's got one of those, tops that you can, clean off. And it is lovely, and it's heavy, and it's solid. Thank you so much, sweet Cynthia. This brings me joy. It really does. And I will think of you every time I see it because you bring me joy. Thank you. Okay, so I got a card from Tracy from I Love Loopy's Crochet and Treasures. And this thing has gotten messed up, and I am so sorry. But it is homemade. I can tell. I can tell it's homemade because of the cardstock that she used. But it has a snowman. The snowman has come loose, and I'm sorry. There you go. Isn't that cute? I think it's so cute. And inside it says, Petra, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a very blessed New Year. Yarning hugs and love from Tracy. I Love Loopy. Isn't that pretty? Besides, I know it was handmade because she's got a handmade sticker on it. Yay! Thank you so much, Tracy. It's very, very sweet. Oh, let me see here. What am I doing with all this? Okay. Then I also got my knit crate, and I'm not going to go into details about it because you've probably already seen it, but I did get it. I got a yarn. Well, I say it's a yarn bag, but it's a backpack bag, and it says Yarn Squad, and I think that's their, this was their, logo for the month, Yarn Squad, and I got, Squad Goals, which has the information about this month, and it used to be when they gave you the booklet, they would show you in the booklet all the other different, in addition to all of the I almost called them recipes. In addition to all of the other patterns, it had it showed you all the different colors too, and the sock yarn. So it doesn't do that anymore. So here is the yarn that I got, and it's this beautiful lavender, and they say it's periwinkle, but you can see the sparklies. Isn't that pretty? Okay, let me tell you about it real quick. I might need my glasses. One momento. Okay, it's Audion Wools by Knit Crate, and it's called Twinkle DK. And it's from Christy Glass Knits. And let's see here. This colorway is called Knit Yorker. I'll put it up there so you can see it. Oh, how pretty, pretty, pretty. It is 80% merino wool, 10 cashmere, 10 stellina. And it's 250 yards each. And so I got 2 of them. And did I tell you it is... let's see here. It's DK, yeah. It looks, well, okay, it's a DK, but I have a feeling if it puffs up a little bit, it might even be considered No, it's a DK. I was going to say it might be considered a 4-weight, but it's not. I just think it's pretty. So 500 yards of prettiness. I'm not sure what I'm going to make with it yet, but it sure is pretty. Okay, so let's put that away. I always like Knit Crate, if only because they have the specialty yarns. Yeah. So I've got some UFO. I have a UFO that has turned whip. I've had a whip turned, or 2 whips turned finished objects. And I have made some progress, a lot of progress on a challenge. So let me show you, okay? So one of the whips I was working on was this. Now this is my rainbow blanket, and a lot of you have already seen it, but I wanted to show you the finish. Now I'm not going to open this up because this burger is hard to fold up. But it's my rainbow blanket dedicated to all of you. Isn't it pretty? So the border is an enclosed border, so I did not have to weave in any ends. Yay! But I think in this, no, it wouldn't have looked right to weave in the ends. I had to do a double border, but man, did that take forever. So on this side, I've got the red, orange, yellow, and then you can see the green. And then on this side, you see a little bit of red, violet, purple, blue, and green. Isn't that pretty? And this is dedicated to all my wonderful subscribers. You guys are amazing. And I thought of each of you when I was making this. I love it. I love it, and I will keep it forever and ever and ever. So, and I have gotten several compliments on this. I still haven't decided what I want to call it. I'm thinking just my rainbow friendship blanket, but that seems kind of lame. I don't know. So my other one, a whip that is now finished, is my temperature blanket. I finished it up a couple weeks ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago, yeah. And all I needed to do was put a border on it and weave in the ends, and I did that. So here is my temperature blanket. This is where well, let's see, which end did I start on? Good question. Okay, I started here, and then I went this way. See, we had a really warm day. Purples are the warm. And then I added this pink in, and this pink was not part of my colorway, but that pink is my Easter color. And then it got a little warmer, and then it started getting really warm, and then it got cool again. And then this is the border I did, and I found it in my borders in the book that I had, all the crochet borders. But I just love doing that. That was so pretty. I chose the turquoise. That's the Red Heart Turquoise, and this is the Red Heart Orchid. And I just did a single crochet, and then I did three double crochets in one, skip three double crochets, and then on top, the next row, I did 5 double crochets in the top of the second, or the middle of there, you see, and then single crochet in that space. So I did that all around, and it looks very pretty. I think it really looks nice. So that's done, guys. That's done. Yay! Okay, now what I do with okay, this was a UFO that turned into a whip. I was hoping to make it a finished object. Let me show you. It is this entrelac. Now, I had all of the last row or the last round being this gray. Okay, this is it. But it is this size. And it was too big for a pillow. So I had a decision to make, and I asked Mr. Happy, I said, should I frog it back to pillow size, or should I keep going and make it like a little lapgan? And he said, I don't think that would look very good as a pillow. So guess what I did? I went and got myself some more yarn. This has been sitting in a box, in a bag, in a basket, in a bin for years. I'm thinking it's probably been about 5 years. It's been sitting. So I had to go get some more yarn. And guess what? I know I used Red Heart for this, and it's scratchy. And I went back to Walmart. Well, I went to work yesterday, and I found mainstays. And I thought, there is no way. And I even took some yarn with me from leftover from this gray, because I'm thinking grays are hard to match sometimes. Would you know, I went in there and that mainstays gray was exactly the same color. Yay! So I got 2 more of the big mainstays. They were only $4 and something for the big old skeins. Let me show you. This is 14 ounces. Oh my goodness, it's almost a pound. Almost a pound of yarn, 800 yards, and it was less than $5. Where can you find that? And it's exactly the same color. I held it up. Now that I'm looking at it in the light, it doesn't look the same, but it's the same color yarn. Yay! So, I now got some more black mainstays. Black is black. Anyway, here's the thing about the entrelac with me. I love the way it looks. I love that it's Tunisian. However, it really does my wrist in. It does my whole arm. After just a little while, it starts to hurt. So I have really got to pace myself on this. Let me show you. So last night I got home from work, and I did from this black all the way, just this one side, just up to here. And my hand, not my hand, but my forearm and wrist hurt. And when I went to bed, it was throbbing. So, yeah, I remember now why I didn't finish this thing, because my carpal tunnel started acting up, and I couldn't crochet for a long time after I did just this little bit. So I'm going to have to pace myself. So maybe only do, like one side of it a night. It's going to take me forever to finish, but it was a UFO, guys, and now it's a whip. That's pretty darn cool, I think. Let's put that away, and I've got my the yarn next to me. Okay, so let me show you this. Okay, and I gotta find, I will use my candy cane stitch marker. Now, this was a challenge issued to me by Julie from the Whippy Chick, and she challenged me to finish a whip. Okay, so here's the deal. This is something that I'm designing. Okay, so don't ask me for a pattern yet. I will get that out eventually when I get it all done. I want to do it in a different yarn later after I get done. So it will be, I know it's gonna, I know I want to finish it up and get a pattern out for this. That I'm so proud of this baby. Anyway, so here is the, I don't know if you want to call it the back panel or front panel, because they're both going to be exactly the same, but this is the panel, and that's all I had done. I have done, let me see, get the right side here. So I have done this much so far. Oop. Isn't that cool? Yay! So this is about a third, maybe a little bit more. So I'm going to put my progress, I'm going to use this stitch marker. Maybe, if I can get it open, I'm going to use this as my progress keeper, guys. So here's my stitch marker to hold my stitches. I'm going to put I cannot see worth anything without my glasses. There we go. So now I've got my little candy cane marking my progress. So next time I show you this, hopefully, it will be bigger. And I'll show you, here's where I started, and here's where I finished. Isn't that fun? So thank you, Julie, for that little kick in the pants you gave me. That was great. I needed that. Okay, so what else have I been up to? Not much. So, yeah, doing that border on my rainbow blanket took forever, but I am so pleased with how it looks. So I'm happy with that. And I've also been working, well, I was working on that because it's a number 1 fingering yarn. And it's going to take a while, that top. It's not for the faint of heart. And this, I am happy with the way this is coming along. Now, this project is one that we're working along in my, not my, ostentatious crochet. And it is a top. I want to call it a top, but here's the back panel here, and I've got this much of the front panel done, and we are working, there's a couple of us that are working on this project on Saturday nights, and we'll probably pick it back up here this Saturday. We took a little break for the holidays, and yeah, so that's that. What do you guys think? I have been busy, and I have already made a list of all of my whips that I was determined to get through by the end of January. But because of that stinker of a entrelock, that's not going to get done by the end of January. And another project I'm still working on, and I've had to put it on the back burner. It's been over a month since I've worked on it, but it's okay. There's no pressure to get it done. It's the Anya's Ophelia Talks Walk in the Woods, and I have several weeks worth of crocheting to do on that, and I'm not going to rush that because that is one of those blankets that I like working stitches. I always like working Ophelia Talks patterns because they're just so soothing to me. They're very soothing, and so I don't want to rush it. So those two projects, I know I'm not going to get done by the end of the month, but I do have several others that I'm going to get done, and my list of here is slowly shrinking. So hopefully have several things done by the end of the month. Now, I have taken a bag of yarn. I've got some wool ice yarns, and I have a skein of blue yarn that I never used. I had set aside for this blanket, but I never used it because it was more blue than turquoise, so I didn't use it. So I put those at work, and during my lunch hour, while I watch a movie or whatever, I'm crocheting up hats. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to crochet hats. The blue I will set aside for Hat Not Hate, and the other ones I will just set aside for giveaways, donations, or whatever. And I know they're wool, so I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to be doing that. So that's all I've got for today. What do you think? I am really enjoying all of the pictures that you guys are posting on our Facebook group. I am just really so thrilled with everything that you're doing. You guys are working really, really hard, and I know some of you are taking out a lot of time in completing projects, and I know it takes a little time to put them on Facebook and make sure they go to a certain group, and I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much for sharing, because it's inspiring me, and I hope it inspires all of you. Yeah, so pop over to that Facebook page. If you haven't joined the group, I would love for you to join the Patra's Happy Place Facebook group. That would be amazing. So that's all I've got for you today. It's been a lot that I've shared. I hope you have a great one. We'll talk to you later. God bless you.